Let me ask you about this. All the interests you have, you know, My Tech Life focuses on not just the human side, but how technology is weaved into that. And obviously it's such an extension of everybody's lives these days. And you do a lot of things that I imagine require a lot of technical aspects, Formula One racing, music these days. I mean, there's a lot that goes on in the studio.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the things that, how technology touches those areas for you.
Well, the race car driving, I think, well, really everything I did. I mean, with acting, obviously the cameras and the lighting, and you know, there's the new editing, and everything's now digital, and you know, it's progressing so much. I mean, I watch movies from even 10 years ago, and like the CGI looks so fake in comparison to now. Like, it's scary how real they're. We turned on Ratatouille the other day, right, and we were like, how is this a cartoon, or how is this, you know, like, not real? The hair looks so real on the rat, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy where, you know, technology has gotten, you know, filmmaking and stuff. You know, it's good and bad. I mean, it's good in the sense that it's enjoyable to watch, but it's bad in the sense that, like, you literally cannot watch anything that's over 15 years old because it just looks so badly cheesy fake. You know, it's crazy that, you know, in the 80s and 90s you used to see CGI, or, you know, and used to go, oh, it looks so real. And, you know, it's weird how, like, your mind is so used to the new technology. So definitely technology in the entertainment world is crazy. As far as the racing, we literally, like, racing is technology. You know, you have manufacturers developing parts and motors and, you know, electronics in the car to make it go faster. And they're spending hundreds of millions of dollars to develop, like, a front wing. You know what I mean? Just to create more downforce and stuff like that. And the cars I was driving had like 430 different sensors on it.
Wow.
So literally, as I was driving, my engineer could be looking at like the live data on his computer to see everything from literally like my steering input, you know, how hard I'm hitting the brakes, fuel, oil temp, air temp. Like, you know, the technology in the race cars are crazy, you know, to where they're even trying to ban, you know, most of the technology to slow down the cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're just getting really, really fast. So technology and racing, yeah, there's a lot in that. And as far as the music goes, never mind from the instruments, you know, the electric guitars and bass, and we play to live backing tracks. So, and I'm in charge of all this stuff. So I've got a lot of technology and electronics to carry around. But we run out of my MacBook into a small mixer, which goes into the wireless in-ear systems, which gets sent to our packs with our wireless in-ears. And I mean, there's a lot, a lot of electronic components that go into making the live show happen, and especially with recording, and you know, even what they can do with recording. This was my first experience, you know, recording with this band, and you literally, they can cut anything they want, you know, just on the computer, 2 clicks, and make it sound like something completely different. You know, it's pretty crazy, like, where technology's gotten. And it's something I always think about. I always go, wow, think of 20 years ago. You know, 20 years ago, like, people didn't even have cell phones. You know, or they had the huge giant ones.
Block,
the one they had to plug into their car and had a, you know, big bag, and you know what I mean? Like, you know, now on my phone, I can do anything in the whole world. Like, it's actually scary. You know? Like, but you know, it's crazy to me that in, you know, 10 years, the amount of progress that's been made in technology compared to 2,000 years prior is just insane. You know, I'm so anxious to know what it's going to be in another 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, you know, our humans, it's going to be like the Matrix or something. I don't know. You know, it's gonna, you know, humans are just going to be attached to some, you know, live their lives, you know, in a computer or something. I don't know.
So if there was one gadget you couldn't live without, if you had to have only one, what would it be for you?
This is going to be really cheesy, but a microwave, because everything I eat is microwaved.
You're my kind of guy. It all comes down to food.
Sorry, babe. Yeah, I bet nobody's answered that.
You know what? I love that answer. See, I think this is why people really relate to you, Frankie, because you're a real guy. So any last things you want to tell people out there that they should know or expect from you in the future? You know, I hear you talking, and it seems like you've already done so much. Do you see yourself going into maybe directing and producing your own projects?
I never thought that I wanted to when I was an actor, like when I was on Malcolm and stuff. It never was something that excited me. I enjoyed being in front of the camera. But when I filmed Pizza Man, that was the first thing I was on where I was like, I would love to be a director because I have so many ideas that I would like to, you know, try to implement, you know, and get to see that product that, like, that it's my vision. You know what I mean? I always kind of liked being an actor. Like, I just like being told where to go, you know, what to say and what to do, kind of, you know, with the acting. But I would really enjoy actually getting into the directing and producing thing. And I'm actually, I didn't bring that up, but that is something I'm also working on as well. So maybe when you guys talk to me next time, I'll be a producer, director as well. So.
Well, we would look forward to that. And any last things that you want to tell us that you really have taken away from all the things you've done and accomplished so far in your young life?
Just you know, enjoy your life. You know, I've realized, you know, people always, when you're a kid, time goes by so slowly. You know, you always, you know, waiting for 3 o'clock or 2:15 when the bell rings for school to be out seemed like an eternity. You know, but it's so cheesy that, like, I hate that I'm saying it, but like time goes by so fast. You know, for me now, like, to really just enjoy. You know, like, you know, be happy, have fun. You know,
Live in
it's
the
not worth
moment.
it.
Is
Live
that
in the
kind of your
moment. Yeah, for sure.
motto?
You know, that's kind of it. So.
Well, guys, we have enjoyed this day so much. Honestly, you're one of the nicest people I've ever met to do an interview with. And he's got a beautiful girlfriend, Alicia. And I hope to be back talking to you guys when you have your own little Frankies running around.
Don't give her an idea. I'm tired. No.
Until then, next time, I'm Cathy Rankin, and we'll see you again on My Tech Life TV.